Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. There is from Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Looking for options for movement. Arhan. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ekitike. And that is expertly dealt with. He's picked his way through. Spread neatly. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. Ekitike. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
France have their second corner now. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Ekitike looking for them, and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ekitike. Indonesia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency.
Chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Tura, and he's managed to get free. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
So their fourth corner of the game. Out to the right. Ribéry crosses. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Thuram gets into a good position.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Threads one in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe! Ribéry crosses it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away! He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Ribéry. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to play it through. It's played through for him. Thuram. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Thuram certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Played out towards the right wing. Hernandez gets a foot in here.
Has been indicated.
Ribéry. Now it's Thuram. He's had it taken off him. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Great vision. Shot, real chance! Goal, France! And right on half-time, that is telling. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. The boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
France have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. France carrying a 1-goal lead. Knocks it into space. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get it through?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He has found the way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, well played, well played. That has ended up in no man's land. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Drives, bullish header! Oh, it rattles the bar! And they've been given a corner. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. This looks promising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Rudiger. Now it's Hazard. Mbappe is having a shot! Marvellous goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script, and he was alert to it. He won't be happy with that one. Pass is coming off in... Chance for a shot! Oh, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Goulet really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Valverde. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold driving forward, challenged just a bit on the firm side, and he's managed to get free. It's a goal kick. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe, given the lift of his goal, pinches it off him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a pretty loose pass. Piqué gets over and intercepts. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Goulet. Now that he rises in for the pieces. Dispatched clinically. And the comeback is complete. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Madrid go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
30 minutes gone. Now it's Bellingham. Wriggles his way through. Great ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. He scores! Again in a trice, and they are soaring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
PK. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Threads one in. Lovely feet. And it's Arda Güler. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There's the shot! It's there! A goal at a really telling moment. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Second period then underway. Oh, that's a key interception. Goulet. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, super ball. Judge, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Cleared without complication. Maradona. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Bale. Real chance here. Bale's cross.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He is through here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he plays one through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
No way through. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Bale. So we've reached the hour mark. Chance! There's a goal! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shot at goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Maradona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lewandowski, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
A header! Mbappe is flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe is having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Defending of the desperate variety.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
Hazard! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Maradona.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Backward it goes, and that could well leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Maradona. He gets big. Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. And he's away. And a shot! Who saw this coming? Madrid are hurt by just about the final punch. And he's on his way! Oh, that's well spotted. Great vision. Maradona with... Up he goes! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Good-looking ball. Oh, what a mistake! Now there's a fight, and he shoots! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Madrid take... And that's it. Madrid have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big...
Great chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ambitious ball here. It's a promising position. Tromeni gets it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Lewandowski. Now it's Bale. Bale, he's shifting through the gears here. Maradona. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Madrid are now luxuriating. It takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Bale tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bale. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
And a shot! Lyon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bale. Tries to play it through. And this is Maradona. Oh, what a chance! Really well taken goal. A A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Goulet. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's picked it up out wide. Goulet. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander, and the finish! Oh no, this does not... Chance! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And he was quick to react. That was somewhat off target. Oh, well played. Chouameni. Now it's Bale. And it's Maradona. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Loom. Great vision. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Foot in. Oh, that's delightful. And he's got full. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And that's a big chance! Lewandowski, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Lewandowski! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. It's in. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Maradona. Drives it, terrific header! He scored! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Real chance! Sticks it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. And things are much healthier in their favour.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Dovbyk to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of...
Can he finish? It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Bale.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That is a great pick out. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. Dovbyk! Off the post! Once more against the woodwork! It's their second corner of the game. The message is clear, none shall pass. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy...
And a chance! Oh, denied at the last.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up.
El dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos por el
Plays it across.
El dorsal 15.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Into the last 5 minutes. Nicely aimed pass. Dovbyk. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Well, now it's a ring. Oh, he's been caught. Oh, it's fallen loose again.
a moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Valverde! And he steered it beyond the post. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Yep, it's a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. He is through here. Swing chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi...
Terrific header! In for the pieces! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Bale. Now it's Maradona. Valverde. Knocks it into space. Maradona receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Araujo with the clearance. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lewandowski. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look...
He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Tchouaméni is offering a right smile there.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Cleared without hesitation. Lewandowski! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. Bernal. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Alvarez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Thinks about the shot. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's being shifted off it.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Piqué can get it clear. What a throw in. Camavinga. Now it's Bale. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Maradona. Maradona puts his foot on the gas. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Lewandowski. Valverde. Fermin. Look at the space here.
Alvarez. Alexander-Arnold.
Opts for safety. Camavinga. And he's picked out the run. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Mbappe. That's gone for a throw-in.
Mbappe.
Bernal gets a foot in here.